What's up, everybody? It's Stas here, and it looks like it's happening. The stock market is getting spanked right now, so I want to break down some technicals during this little midday update video that you're watching right now, and we're also going to go over some stocks that are getting smacked even more than the markets. So sit back, relax, take a sip of that coffee. I'm pretty much out of my coffee already. I'm going to need to get some more after this video because this market is crazy, guys. So hit the like button, subscribe, and let's get right into it. You guys can see the S&P 500 is down 0.7% right now. We have the NASDAQ 100 down 1.3%, Dow's down 0.5%, and the Russell is down almost 2%, as the VIX, guys, the VIX is up 13%. And I've been talking about how volatility has been at a very low point. It's been at its low point when it comes to the past not only 6 months, not only the past 12 months, but it's at about a 14, 15-month low. At least it was at 1538. Now the VIX is trading at 1832. Again, it's currently up 13% on the day. And on top of that, we have precious metals selling off. Silver's down 1.4% right now, and we have gold down 0.6%. So it's a sell-off all across the board, right? And oh my goodness, guys. Let's not even talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin's been it's been getting a hit very hard. It's been getting squashed. Bitcoin's currently down to 55K, and last week Bitcoin was at 65K. So it's down a decent chunk, about $10,000 a coin. We'll talk about some Bitcoin stocks here in a little bit that aren't doing so well. But first, let's go over to SPY and see what is going on this hourly chart. I want to show you guys what I'm personally seeing right here. So overall, although we are seeing a sell-off, this is simply a pullback as of now, right? We're still trading above the 180 moving average here. This could technically hold at a higher low, and we could very well rebound from this point. I mean, the RSI now on the hourly chart, now that we got this big drop today, volatility is moving up like crazy. The RSI is at almost, well, it pretty much is at oversold territory. Look at it. RSI is at 30 here. So this dip, I know it sounds crazy because in the grand scheme of things, it's not that big of a dip, but this dip could end up being bought up. I wouldn't be surprised if SPY saw some sort of rally at about 413, maybe like 412.85 or even 413.50. Heck, maybe even here at 414. There could be a rally at this point, maybe into the market close, right? That could happen. Or maybe just for an hour, then it dumps again at market close. That could happen as well. And if it breaks, let's say 412, that is when I'm going to get a bit nervous, because at that point, technically speaking, the uptrend would be broken, and we could be going 410, 409, 408, 407.50 is a big target on the downside if we were to break 412. So watch out for those levels, guys, on SPY. And like I said, QQQ, the NASDAQ 100, it's getting hit pretty hard. It's currently down 1.3%. And like SPY, this is also simply a pullback, right? We're trading right around the 180 moving average here on the hourly chart, and above a key spot, 336, 337. And as long as those points hold, I feel like there could be some sort of rebound on QQQ here. But the second we break under mid 330s, I'd say 335, that is when I'm going to be a bit nervous on QQQ. We could end up going maybe 332 after that. There's a decent gap to the downside here, a decent level that could be filled to about, let's say, 320. That's a bit further down. I don't want to say it's going to dump that much, but you guys can see overall the overbought nature of QQQ. But then again, now that it's selling off today pretty drastically, it's gotten more to the oversold side on this 4-hour chart, which could lead to, like I said, on SPY, it could lead to a rally on QQQ as well. Maybe a bit of a relief rally today, maybe tomorrow at some point this week. We'll see how it shakes out. But as of now, we're selling off. Volatility's kicking up, which I'm not surprised considering it's, like I've said, at a 15-month low. So you have to understand that is not typical. I mean, usually when the VIX gets to the low teens, it spikes up. So, I'm not really surprised when it comes to that. And pulling up some stocks here on my phone, let's take a look at what's going on in some of these stocks. And Peloton, we covered this yesterday, and it doesn't take a genius to call out that it was going to go red today. I mean, we all saw it. It's down 9% today, and this is after we got some news, and we've been seeing cases over the past couple of weeks and months, I believe, of people having incidents with the Peloton treadmill. I think it's called like the Tread Plus or something like that. I'm probably butchering that, but there were a lot of negative cases, 39 cases recently, and one casualty, which is terrible. It's terrible to say that, but somebody did, die from this Peloton treadmill, and this is something that could cause a lot of these, if not all of these Peloton treadmills to get recalled. That could definitely happen. It might not happen, but if it does happen, that would be very negative for the business as a whole, because listen, guys, that's expensive, right? That's very expensive, recalling all of these, issuing new models, fixing the problem, whatever it may be, right? So that is negative for the business. And of course, all of the negative spotlight now. There's a government branch, or not a government branch, but I think it was CDSC or something like that, or CDCS. You guys know what I'm talking about. They came out and said, we don't recommend these treadmills. Stop using the treadmills or something like that. So this is very negative right now for Peloton, and it's down 10%. And quite frankly, this might continue. I don't think it's going to tank. I don't think it's over for Peloton. But in the very short term, as things shake out here, I think Peloton could go down a bit more. It could bottom out maybe in the 90s, low 100. I mean, it's already at low hundreds, but maybe 85, 90, 95. It might consolidate a bit before maybe seeing a bit of a rally. So Peloton's getting squashed today. And again, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that one coming, because of all the just craziness that's been going on around Peloton here these days. And Pinterest is also falling yet again. We got some news that Pinterest, their upcoming quarter, might not be so great. The stock dropped on Friday. Now on Monday, it's down another 5%. I think on Friday it was down like 9%. So this one's down 15% over the past couple of days. It's down about 20% from the all-time high at under $90. So Pinterest, I mean, hey guys, look, I think Pinterest has potential longer term. Sure, if there's a bit of shakiness in the short term, the earnings might not be great this upcoming quarter. You have to ask yourself, are you willing to ride out the volatility? Are you willing to maybe hold through a bad couple of earnings periods for the greater good of the company long term? If that's a yes for you, then maybe this would be a dip buy. Maybe $70, $65, $60. These would be buy points, and it's not at $60. But if it were to get there and you're willing to ride through some pain, I think this could be a nice play if we're looking a little bit down the road here. So Pinterest is down, but I like the company overall. I think this one's going to do well. I also like Skills. In fact, you guys know in my Patreon, this was one that I bought a couple of days ago in the lower 16s, higher 15s, I believe, and I said I was looking to average down, and that initial position was, I believe, what was that? It was a very small, it was about like 10% of my goal position, a very small goal position for Skills, and I said I was going to average down on it. Haven't done it yet, but now I might add some more. I like this. It's currently down 9%. It's at $13.71. I'm going to probably dive in with a heavier chunk and bring my average cost down on Skills. The closer and closer it gets to $10, the more and more excited I get, guys. So I'm buying more Skills. I haven't done it yet, but I'm probably going to buy some more later on today for sure, and I'll let you all know about that as always. Tattooed Chef is another one that's currently down another 9% today. This is one that I've been buying from $23 to $20 to $18.50 as recently as last week, and now we're down to $17, down another 9%. And I didn't pull the trigger on more shares for Tattooed Chef today quite yet, but this is another one along with Skills that I'm probably going to be buying more of, whether it's today, tomorrow, some point this week. And there goes Siri talking again on my iWatch, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, where was I? Tattooed Chef, yeah, this one and Skills. Gonna be buying more this week for sure. Definitely Skills. Not too sure yet about Tattooed Chef. Probably will pull the trigger on Tattooed Chef as well. And Mara and Riot, guys, the Bitcoin plays. And first and foremost, Coinbase is holding up. Coinbase is down 3%. Not too shabby. In fact, earlier in the day, it was up over 340 at one point. Yeah, it peaked above 340 barely. Now it's trading at 331. And overall, I'm looking at this wedge on the 5-day, 5-minute. Look at this. It's squeezing deeper and deeper into this. If I extend this, or let me just redraw it, you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. This is what I'm looking at for Coinbase. I believe there's a lot of upside in this if it's able to break mid 330s to 345, 350. I think that could be breakout territory for Coinbase. And when it comes to the other crypto stocks, they're not doing so well. Riot is down 11%. Another $5 per share is shed from the stock today, and now we're right by the support of the wedge at about $40, $39. So we'll see if we see some sort of relief rally from here. I don't want to say it's 100% certain, but with it being oversold, I think, yeah, it could go down a little bit more, but I feel like a relief rally is not maybe around the corner, but it's coming at some point, right? Let's just put it that way. I think Riot could see some sort of relief rally here, and Mara is another one that's not doing so well. It's down about 12%. And if I redraw this, let me show you this, guys. Mara is also still holding an uptrend. It's at a higher low here at about $34. So this could end up being a nice spot for maybe a dip. I'm not telling you guys to buy it, of course. I don't tell you guys to buy anything. That's for you to do your own research and always decide on your own. But if we're looking at this, technically speaking, like I said, we're oversold. We're at a higher low. Maybe we hold this point and see some sort of relief rally to about 39, maybe 38, $40 per share. So these are some stocks that a lot of them are a bit more risky in nature. They're a bit more volatile, but I'm personally watching them right now. A lot of these are as trades, right? Tattooed Chef and Skills. Those are more, well, Tattooed Chef is a longer term investment and a swing trade for me. Skills is more on the swing trade side, right? And that's kind of what I'm thinking, guys, overall in the markets, the volatility that we're seeing, and overall, we're also seeing the 10-year creep up a bit. I believe it wasn't up too much, but it was up a little bit last time I checked, so that could be a reason why we are seeing a bit of a sell-off in these higher risk stocks. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, I'd love to know. If you all enjoyed this video, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, check out the free Strive Smart Discord chat down below. That is free. Again, it is free to join, and you could also get $30 from M1 Finance. That is also free. All you have to do is deposit $100. You get your $30 back, or your $30 free. Then you could take the $100 out if you don't like M1 Finance. And of course, I get $30 as well, since it is an affiliate link. And you guys could check out my Patreon for real-time buy and sell alerts, call-outs, morning update videos. And if you guys want more access to me, that is on Patreon. All of those are linked down below. I'll catch you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. As always, keep crushing the market. Stay safe out there, guys. Peace out.